Yo, hi, welcome. I'm running late. Not running late. My AirPods are not working. So this is just I'm gonna give it one more try. Try to start. It's not doing it. We're on Cyclops today, which is a playlist that I have on Spotify. I linked it on my Patreon. You can also look up Cyclops, which is Cyclops. I feel like I spelled that wrong. Clops, yeah, Cyclops. That's going to be the music that you're listening to. But unfortunately, I guess I'm not going to be listening to it. So that's cool. Whatever. So this class, there's a lot of toe stand stuff, a lot of stuff on the toes. When I was sequencing this class, my knee has been bothering me. So I was like, I'm going to take it easy. And then I just didn't do that. So if your knee's bothering you, be gentle. You don't have to do all the toe stand stuff. But the idea is just to kind of play with balance, and hopefully we have some fun along the way. This is me trying to start this again, and it just does not want to work. Cool. No, cool. So I'm just going to play this off my phone, and hopefully you don't hear it and this doesn't shut down entirely. So there's that. But if you're with me on Spotify, again, Cyclops is the playlist that we're listening to. We're just going to get started. I hope that you can still hear me. I'll put this other one in just so we can get maybe some better audio going. That turned my audio off. It's going well. Cool. Audio's on, hopefully. When I walk away from this screen, if you cannot hear me, please say something in the chat box, and we'll get started. So, child's pose is where, of course, we will start. Big toes touch knees wide on the back of your mat. You can sit the hips back to the heels, reach the arms forward, rest forehead honored towards the mat. Now, if you are starting the music with me, we'll go ahead and start that playlist in 3, 2, and 1. Cool. So as it's going, child's pose if you're not already there. And so the lips, close the eyes, and for a few moments here, just start to breathe. And focus on the inhales, the exhales, start to draw them out. Allow that to melt your day away. So anything going on outside your mat, off of your mat, outside your house, it does not matter. Just focus on here, yourself, and the breath. And if you'd like to take this time, set an intention for your class, do so now. And something to motivate you, and something to push you through today. With an intention in mind, on the inhale, brush it forward to hands and knees, tabletop. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. From there, start to cat and cow on your own. And so, of course, every inhale, chest rises, tailbone rises, gaze can lift. And every exhale, you press the floor away, arch the spine. And of course, take this time, move out the body in your own way. So maybe you add a little something, something. Maybe you add nothing at all and just keep it the normal cat and cow. Now is the time to really do a scan of the body. Notice if anything is sticking out that feels a little bit weird or a little different. Just be aware of those things and maybe cater to them a little bit later. And cater, I mean by nurse them, don't push them too hard. When you're ready, tuck the toes, lift the hips down, facing dog. And right away, of course, we'll start to walk the dog, pedal out the legs, shift side to side, forward, back. Find your movement base, down dog. Anything and everything that works to warm the body up. And again, still checking in. So just because we're not on the tabletop anymore, doesn't mean we just stop thinking about our body. Always really kind of checking in here and notice how everything feels. Good, ragdoll. Feet stay where they are. We'll walk the hands back to the feet. Bend the knees, grab opposite elbows, hang out. This way, side to side, forward, back. Find that movement here as well. And if you didn't notice in the camera, I'm wearing new shorts. They're not exactly yoga shorts, so we'll see how this class goes. But I like them. They're cheetah print. They're actually the first cheetah print thing I've ever bought. Other than yeah, we're not going to go on that. I mean, it was for a party in college. Never mind. Release the hands down. Then the knees roll up the spine, piece by piece, head, neck, lasting up. It's an actual cheetah print piece of clothing I'll wear. That's we'll say that. Shoulder shrugs backwards. Shoulder shrugs forwards. When you're ready, inhale, breath takes the arms up to the sky. And then forward fold, bend the knees, take the hands all the way down to the floor. When you ride, inhale, halfway lift, and lengthen your spine. And then high plank, plant the hands, walk them all the way forward. Once you arrive, lower to the belly, as slow or as quick as you'd like to go. Flatten the toes. And press the feet down on the inhale breath, lift to cobra. If your height is high or as low as you need to make this, but feel the glutes, feel the back muscles turn on. And chin the mat, slowly release it down. Get 2 more of these. Inhale breath, lift the chest. Maybe use the hands a little bit more, lift higher. But then try to keep the chest there as you work to back off the hands, further engage those back muscles. And chin the mat, release. Last one, inhale, lift the chest to your height as high or as low as you need to make it. All the same things are working. And then child's pose, big toes touch, knees wide, and sit it all the way back. And your next inhale, breath, tabletop. And your own exhale, down dog, tuck the toes, lift the hips to sky. Shake it out, walk it out. Good. And then on the inhale, breath, rise high to the toes, lift between your hands. And then exhale, bend the knees, step or walk forward, forward fold. Maybe together, top. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flatten spine. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise, flat back, take the arms all the way overhead. And then forward fold, exhale, take it all the way down to the floor. Good. Inhale, halfway lift, find length through spine. Vinyasa. Plant the hands, step or hop, high to low plank, exhale, breath. Your own inhale to upward facing dog. And your own exhale to down dog. And this is a very short song, so we're going to move this through this warm up rather. Right leg up. And then lizard lunge, exhale, step outside the hand. Stay steady, move around, anything that you need to do. Good. From here on the inhale breath, take the right arm up to the sky, open up the twist. And then exhale, drop the hand, shift it back, straighten the leg right away. So one big movement there, working in that transition range. Active squat, left foot steps forward. Bend the knees, thighs turn on, arms go forward. From there, hands heart center, we'll stand, exhale. Good, take arms up, inhale, breath. Bend knees, hands go forward. And plant hands, step the left foot, and then right foot back, high plank. Stay or your full push-up, chest to floor and up. And then we'll drop the knees. And shift back to lower forearms. Slide to up dog, your inhale, breath. When you're ready, down dog, tuck the toes, lift the hips. And right away, it's left leg up to sky, inhale, breath. Lizard lunge, exhale, step outside that hand. Once you rise, stay steady, move around. Any movement that you felt or feel good the first time, something like that. One breath movement on the inhale breath, left arm goes up to the sky, open the chest. And then exhale, drop the hand, shift it back, straighten that leg. Good. Active squat, right foot steps forward. Bend the knees, lift the chest, arms go forward when ready. Hands hard to stand. Good, arms high, inhale, breath. Bend knees, hands go forward. And plant hands, step the right foot, and then left foot back, high plank. And stay there, or your full push-up, chest to floor and up. And then we'll drop the knees. And shift back the forearms. And slide to upward facing dog, your inhale, breath. When you're ready, down dog, tuck toes, lift the hips. And finding your way straight to active squat on the inhale breath, high on the toes, look forward. And then bend the knees, hop the feet outside hands. You'll bend the knees, lift right away. Hands start to stand. Good, arms high, inhale, breath. Bend knees, hands go forward. And plant hands, step or hop, vinyasa of choice. I'll meet you down dog. One more of those sounds great. When you're ready on the inhale breath, high in the toes, look forward. Bend the knees, hop feet outside hands. You'll bend the knees, lift right away. Hands start to stand. Good, arms high, inhale, breath. Bend knees, hands forward. And plant hands, step or hop, vinyasa. And plant the breath. Cool. So from down dog, round one will be a little bit different than the second two, but we start this with a walk forward as high on the toes as you can. So from here, keep the shoulders strong. Imagine you're doing a handstand. Arms are so strong you cannot move them.
On the inhale breath, rise high to the toes as high as you can. Stay that lifted and see baby step by baby step, how many steps can you take it to the top of the mat. Now you're staying on hands and toes. Heels are going to want to drop. You will not. So that means you don't make it all the way to the hands. It's okay. We are holding high on the toes as close to the feet as you can and holding there, I think almost like a dolphin or a handstand or a down dog. It just sucks. It's uncomfortable. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, chair pose. Drop the heels, swing the arms up to the sky, weight to heels. Gaze goes forward. Good. From the chair, it's perch pose. Airplane wings, bow the chest. As you do, can you lift the heels off the floor again, rise as high to the toes as you can. And torso's about parallel. Good. Chair pose, drive the heels down, lift the chest. And then from here, this is only the only time we'll do this. Can you hover that right foot to the right ankle? Keep the knee bend as you take it to the right shin. Maybe even the right foot, hold it 5, 4, 3, 2, stork pose, right leg lifts. From there, stay or straighten the right leg, hold it for 5. Keep it for 4. For 3, 2, land the feet together. Lift the heels up a moment, and then drop the heels as forward fold, take it down. Once you're down, bend the knees, grab behind the backs of the heels is option 1, or lift the heels, slide all 8 fingers, option 2. So a deep bend to get the forearms behind the legs. Once you got it, straighten the legs, hold the arms, try to get face and chest into 2 straight legs. We're here for 5. Good, hold it for 4. For 3, 2, release the hands. And we'll plant the hands, toes tuck, heels lift, just to sit on the heels, like a ball squat, like a toe stand. The hands down for now. Good, can you spread the knees wide? Plant the hands and hop back to a low plank, high plank. So elbows are bent, and you find the high plank. Once you're in high plank, widen the distance between the feet. Drop both heels to the right side, and lift your left arm, side plank. Now from here, option at the side plank challenge. You either hold the side plank or bring your right knee, so the bottom right knee to your left elbow, it comes forward, you just touch. When you got it, send it back, extend, and then 4 more of these, you crunch it in, you extend it out. You crunch it in, extend it out. Last 2 crunch. To extend, crunch, to extend. From there, can you drop the hand high plank to stay there, or vinyasa, high to low plank. Inhale to upward facing dog, and then exhale to down dog. So hit that second side, starting the same way. Again, I want strong arms in handstand, so they're not bending, they're straight and strong as you can. From there, on the inhale, breath rise high the toes as you can, and then staying on the toes, it's again, baby step by baby step. Can we make as many steps as you can? So toes are only really moving about 1 inch each step. To your closest depth of those wrists, if you can stand in between them, cool, but do not drop the heels. We're here for 5. Good, press away from the floor, 4, 3, 2, drop the heels, chair pose. Bend the knees, reach the arms to sky. Good, heels will lift, it's perch pose, airplane wings, lift the heels as you do, and try to bring hands at least shoulder height. Chair pose, drive the heels, lift the chest, stay there. For the challenge, you hover the left foot just off the floor. Only one time we do this. Option 2 is to shin. Option 3, left foot to left knee, or right knee, hold it 5, 4, 3, 2, stork pose. You can stay or straighten the left leg, hold it for 5. Good, hold it 4, 3, 2, drop the foot and land with the right in line. Lift the heels up, big stretch, a moment. And then forward fold, drop the heels, take it all the way down. You'll bend the knees as you do, grab behind the backs of the heels, and then option to slide all 8 fingers underneath the heels if you'd like, but a deep bend in the knees to get there. When you're ready to straighten the legs, hold the arms, try to get the face and chest into 2 straight legs. If you are nowhere close, don't worry. You've got 4 more of these. We're here for 5. Good, hold it 4. For 3, 2, release the grip. Fingers sent forward to lift the heels up. And then slowly have a seat on those heels. Ball squat, toe stand variation. Fingers can stay down for this one. Good. We take it back so knees will spread wide. We plant hands in between. Hop it back to low plank, high plank, so elbows bend, then press it up. Widen the distance between the feet. Drop both heels to the left. Lift your right arm, side plank. Now, if you need to modify, by all means, if we're taking that challenge, your bottom left leg is going to come to the top right elbow. So your left knee comes toward chest, right elbow meets it is 1. You extend. 1 of 5, so we go for 4. Extend. We go for 3. Extend. We go for 2. Extend. Last one for 1. Extend. Drop the hand. Listen close. It's down dog. And then inhale, high the toes and forward. Bend the knees, hopping forward, forward fold. Good. Inhale, halfway lift, find length through your spine. Exhale, fold, bring it down. Inhale, rise, flat back, arms up. And forward fold, take it to the floor. Good. Inhale, halfway lift, find length. And then Vinyasa. Plant a hand, step, hop your choice, your route. Round 2. Cool. So we're going to change this up a little bit. Same concept of our walk forward. However, we do it with 3 steps, and we try to add a toes to wrist toe tap. So how this is going to work. Keep the strong arms. And again, really start to press the floor away. See if you can lift the shoulders further away from the hands. Lengthen out your arms. From there, inhale, raise high to the toes as you can. Stay on toes, still breathe. When you're ready, take the right leg up to the sky. Flex the right foot. And then keep the straight arm, shift forward. Turning your right foot as close to your right wrist as you can. Try with the straight leg. If it bends, that's okay. From there, can you just step the right foot in front of the left? Lift left leg up as you come high, high, high on those right toes. Flex the left foot. Take left foot as close to your left wrist as you can. Flex. Step the foot center. Last one, right foot lifts up. Stay high on the toes so you are closer to the hands now. Right toes to right wrist. Step the center. Left leg to sky. Standing splits on the toes or not. We're here for 5. Good. So more about the arms, less about the legs. 4. 3, 2, drop the right heel. It's stork pose, look forward, take that left knee all the way up. From there, stay or straighten the left leg, hold it 5. Good, hold it 4. 3, 2, drop the foot with the right. Lift the heels off the floor and then try to stay on the toes. It's a forward fold. So slowly take the hands. Bend the knees. Take the hands behind the backs of the heels or slide all 8 fingers underneath the heels. Once they're there, we drop the heels down, straighten the legs, fold into these straight legs. So trying to work with that balanced transition. If you need to not do the balanced transition, just find this position, that's okay. We're here for 5. 4. 3. 2, release the hands or not, it's toes stand. We'll lift the hips up, or sit the hips low rather, as you lift the knees, lift the heels. Hands come heart center, or wherever you'd like, with the back is against the wall. Option 1, you stay right here. Option 2, crow pose. We spread the knees wide, plant the hands forward, and take the knees to triceps or armpits. When you're ready, shift forward, lift the feet. Regardless of your choice, you will hop back to low plank, high plank in 5. If you're in the crow pose, try to kick the butt, hold it 4. 3, 2, hop it, low plank, high plank, press up. Good, from there the heels go to the right. You'll lift that left arm and side plank. Option to stay. Or we go for 5 more of these crunches. It's right knee to left elbow, bring it in. Extend it out as 1. Bring it in. Extend it out as 2. In. Extend as 3. In. Extend as 4. In. Extend as 5. This time, everyone is falling star. That right leg kicks forward. And then you reach the left arm overhead. Find length through the left side. Hold it for 5. Good. Hold it for 4. 3, And 2, we flip this over, think wild thing, or 3 leg down dog. So I'm gonna drop my left hand, right leg comes up to the sky just so I can step it behind the left leg. Wild thing, use that right foot to lift the hips high. Here for 5. Just hold it 4. 3, 2, come to side plank. So lose the back bend, stack the shoulders over your left hand, start to squeeze the belly, and then maybe you start to lift this right foot. When you're ready, try to keep the arms, it's twisted lunge. We just step the right foot to the top of the mat. If you lost the stance, go ahead and readjust, feet hip width distance, that right arm up to the sky. Keep the arms, vertical twist. So legs squeeze together as you lift the torso over the hips parallel. And to stay or exalted, right hand to thigh, left arm up to sky. We're here for 5. 4. And for 3. And 2, it's airplane wings, both arms windmill forward and back. Into bent leg warrior 3, shift forward, forward, forward. Keep the bend in the right knee. As you lift that left leg up to the sky, hold it for 5. Good, keep it 4. And 3. And 2, stork pose, your left knee comes up. As you do, can you interlace the hands around the left knee, hug it in to the chest is option 1. Actually, just give me an option 1, we'll go underneath the thigh. Option 2, that grip comes underneath the foot. Whatever your option is straighten that leg, hold it for 5. So if you're under the thigh, you're just holding it as you try to straighten the leg. Hold it for 4. And for 3. And 2, take it to a cheetah. So we can bend the left knee or not. Your left hand's gonna grab it as you take it off to the side. So it looks like this with a bend knee, this with a straight leg. Is my head even in the frame? Oh my God, it hasn't been this whole time. It's fine. Here for 5. Good 4. 3. And 2, goddess pose, big left. Now I put my hands to the thighs. You can take the hands anywhere you'd like to. I'm really putting the emphasis into your legs. Feel the hips start to open. These are spread wide. Like you're doing a middle splits. But with a little bit of length. Good. From here, star pose, straighten out the legs. Parallel your feet. And then fold, take it all the way down to the floor. Hands come to the shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift by length your spine. And then exhale, fold for depth. Heart to floor, tailbone up. Feel the weight move into the fronts of the feet. So far, the heels could leave the floor, but they never do. Good. Inhale, halfway lift by length. Into the right leg, we just grab the right leg, pull towards the thigh. So chest to thigh, we're just as close as you can. Doing really anything you can to get your chest to this right leg. Good. Same thing, take it over to the left. Same thing. You feel it from the butt. I'm sorry. We take it to the front, lizard lunge. So walk the hands inside the right leg. Your right foot walks out. From there, we can drop the back knee. Shift it back, straighten the leg, but stay inside of this right leg if you can. So half dragon, we stay here. Or if you want to hit that full, we slide the leg forward a little bit, eventually lock. Now you can put a little bit of a bend in the right knee, which I actually prefer if you bend. But again, anything. We're here for 5. Hold it for 4. And for 3. And 2, it's 3 leg down dog. Lift the hips, slide that right leg up to the sky. Inhale, breath. And then runner's lunge, knee to nose, set it through. Into forward fold, step it forward, top of your mat. From there, inhale, halfway lift, find length through your spine. Exhale, fold, bring it down. Good. Inhale, rise, flat back arms all the way overhead. Forward fold, take it to the floor. Good. Inhale, halfway lift, find length. And crow pose or vinyasa at your choice. So plant the hands, knees to triceps, arm balance, or skip it. You're on your own clock for this one. I'll meet you down below whenever you're ready. But we will be there in 5. Down dog in 4. Down dog in 3. 2, starting the same way, we have a 3-point walk forward. So again, trying to stay as long in the arms as you can.
When you're ready, rise high to the toes, and then your left leg is going to go up to the sky as high on the right toes as you can. When you're ready, flex the left foot. Slightly shift forward as you try to take the left foot as close to the right, left wrist, left wrist, left wrist. And then you just step that foot in front of the right. When you're ready, high on the left toes, right leg goes up. Then flex the foot, try to take it as close to your right wrist as you can. Step it in front of the left. Last one, left leg goes up. Left toes to left wrist, try to touch. Step that foot forward. And then this weird standing splits, try to stay on the left toes if you can, or drive the heel. We're here for 5. Good, hold it 4. 3, 2, left heel drop, store pose. When you're ready, right knee comes all the way to the sky.
And stay or straighten that right leg. Hold it 5. 4, 3, 2, land the foot with the left. Lift the heels up. And then trying to find that folding leg shape. So we're going to bend the knees as you hold down. Hands come behind the backs of the heels or slide underneath your lifted heels. When you're ready, heels drop. And then you straighten the legs. Pull the chest, face chest into the thighs. The chest is the face chest. If you did not face or chest, you hear that. That's not so long line. No, it's still not. 4. 3. 2, it's toe stand, lift the heels, sit low. These hands are not, when you're ready, the chest will lift. Whew. Laying it back against the wall. Squeeze the thighs together. Your choice is stay here or crow pose, knees widen.
Plant hands forward, knees to the armpits. You should forward and fly. When you're ready, your jump back is in 5. We will find a low plank, high plank. In 4. 3. 2, low plank, high plank, up it. Press it up. Good, widen the distance. Both heels drop to the left. We lift the right arms to side plank. Your left hand is down, right arm lifts. Crunch. Extend really that leg anywhere you want to. Crunch 3. Extend 3. 4. 4. 5. 5. Falling star, left leg kicks forward. Drop the heel or not. Right arm reaches for length. 5. 4. 3. 2. It's wild thing. We'll drop his right hand. Bring left knee to chest. And then flip it over. Step left foot behind the right leg. With this. 5. 4. 3. 2. When you're ready, side plank. Stack shoulders over that right hand. Squeeze the belly, man, wearing a corset. When you're ready, we try to lift this left knee up to the sky. And then how slow can you step the left foot forward? Keep the arms, keep the arms, keep the arms. If you lost the arms, don't worry, just lift it when you're there. And check if you hip distance. You might shorten stance a little bit, make it more stable. When you're ready, vertical twist. Lift the torso over the hips. You stay there or exalted, left hand to the thigh. Back thigh, that is. Right arm up to the sky. You hold it for 5. 4. 3. 2. Both hands windmill airplane wings, arms go back to bent leg warrior 3. Keep a bend left knee, just shift forward to lift that back leg 5. 4. 3. 2. Store pose. Interlace the grip underneath that right thigh or underneath the foot. When you're ready, straighten the leg a little or a lot. Lift the chest. Hold it 5. Good. Keep it 4. 3. And 2, T, you open it up, use the right hand, open out that right leg. 5, T. 4. Keep it. And 2, slowly horse pose, big right step. Heels toe ins, heels come in, toes reach out and sit low. Again, hands to thighs, floor, anything you like to. Check the knees here. Check your knees, check the feet. They should be going in the same direction. So I look, my knees and my toes are all pointed the same. If we're bowing inwards, bowing outwards, that's where knee injuries can occur. Or knee sensitivity can scream. So just making sure they're the same way. If that means you need to adjust the feet, not 45, that's totally cool. Okay, and then for this one, I'm going to take a little deeper. Go to the forearms inside the thighs. Use the forearms to spread open the hips. Less than knees, the hips. So feel that spread as you press the hips forward. Ooh. Get star pose, straighten the legs, arms go up.
Parallel your feet. Then when you're ready, take it all the way to the floor.
Hands down, inhale, halfway lift, find length through your spine. And then exhale, fold, just take it closer. And if you want to invert now, is the perfect time to do so. Headstand, arm stand, whatever that is, but make something up, do something new. Yoga, Tai Chi, breakdancing, none of the above. Gymnastics, there we go. Anyway. And if you're ready, take your time. If not, inhale, halfway lift, find length.
And then just take it over to left leg, grab left leg, pull towards it.
Yeah, the same thing over to the right. If you are inverting, you bring it down when you're ready. Yeah, we'll go to the front. There's your lunge. Hands go inside left leg. Left foot walks out. We'll drop the back knee right away. Shift it back, straighten the leg. Stay inside the leg if you can. Half dragon. Or full dragon. Slide that leg forward a little or a lot. Again, I like to bend the knee here. I find it a bit more effective to stretch in the hip and the leg, less of the knee joint. 5. I think I did 5. Yeah, I did 5 the other time. 10. Which is weird. I always only do 10 here, but 4. And for 3. And for 2. I feel like this was shorter. We'll give it a 2 more. Cool, let's move on. Tuck the back toes, lift the knee. It's 3-leg down dog. Left leg goes up, inhale, breath. And then runner's lunge, knee to nose, step it through. Into forward fold, step it all the way forward. Good. Inhale, halfway lift, find length through your spine. Exhale, fold to bring it down. Good. Inhale, rise, flat back, arms all the way overhead.
And then forward fold, take it to the floor.
Inhale, halfway lift, find length. In crow pose or vinyasa, plant hands, knees to triceps, arm balance, or skip it. You choose your route to down dog.
Cool. Make your way there. If you're still working, take your time. I'm going to talk a little bit. This is your perfect time to take a break if you'd like to take one. Grab some water, finish your arm balance, do all the things, and then look at me. I'll show you this twice. We're going to do what's called a curtsy squat. And I'll show it to you closer what a curtsy squat is. You can see my legs, but we're going from a stork pose to the curtsy squat. So my leg is going to step behind and off to the side. I bend the knees and I try to tap the knee to the floor. So if I'm looking from the side angle, my leg's going just behind and trying to just the knee to the floor. If this makes your knee feel weird about life, you can also just lunge it back and bring it up. We will do 3 curtsy squats from the Uchita. So when we're going for this, it's bent leg warrior 3 into standing head to knee. So you just hold the leg or pull it. We open it out and then we'll step it wide, drop the knee, stork, drop, drop. Last one we drop low and then we'll turn to the side, gate pose. So again, you might also just be doing lunge, kick, drop the knee, still turn, gate pose. Whatever you need to do is the correct option. Guess what? We start now, down dog.
Starting the same way with that 3-point walk. So find the down dog arms, strong and long as you can. Breath as high to the toes as you can. Start to lift your right leg up to the sky. And then flex that right foot, try to take it as close to the right wrist as you can. It's okay if any bends, but try not to. Step the foot in front of left. Left leg goes up. Flex left foot to the left wrist. Land the toes. Right leg, last one. Or right foot, right wrist. Instead of center to standing splits or hands, stand. Try if you'd like to. We're here for 5. Good. Your choice for 4. For 3. 2, it's stork pose. Your left knee comes all the way up to the sky. Left leg.
Stay straight the left leg, hold it 5. Try to get higher than you typically do at cramp 4. For 3, 2, land the feet together. Lift the heels up to the sky, and again, try to do this transition. We bend the knees. So as you fold, take the hands underneath the heels if you can from the back of the heels. So back of the heels. Grab, finger drop under, and then you drive the heels down.
and then pull the face to those straight legs. 5. Good, hold it. 4. 3. And 2, toe stand, lift the heels. And sit to the heels with the arms.
Stay toe stand. Crow pose, one-legged crow. If you want to hold high plank, that works as well. Your choice, toe stand, crow pose, one-legged crow, or the high plank. We will meet in that high plank in 5. High plank in 4. In 3. 2, hop it back, low plank, high plank. Separate the feet out. Drop the heels to the right, and then lift that left arm to the sky. Stay on the one-time right knee, left elbow crunch. Extend. Then falling star, maybe you extend and hover that right leg. Hold it for 5. 4. 3. 2, switch sides, left hand drops. Right foot to side plank or wild thing, so you choose. Side plank over the left hand is down, or the wild thing you prefer. 5. 4. 3. 2, if you can do the wild thing, find that side plank. If you can, try to lift that right knee as high to the sky as you can. And then see maybe if you can try to land that right big toe first. Twisted lunge, set it forward. Of course, if you lost the hand, you just lift it when you're there. Ooh. Let's say we're almost there, but we're not. Keep the legs, keep the arms vertical twist, bring it up. You can go up to the warrior. I'm going to stay here, but exalt if you'd like. 5. 4. 3. 2, it's airplane wings to bent leg warrior 3. Both arms go back. You shift forward, keep the bend in that right knee to fly. If that doesn't work, you can find a normal warrior 3 if you'd like. 5. Go lift the chest. 4. 3. 2, standing head to knee, so we'll grab underneath of it or the knee. Straighten leg if you can. Maybe bring the forehead to the knee for the challenge. 5. 4. 3. 2, lift the chest, open out that leg. So your left leg guides open. It might also be the left knee. 5. 4. 3. 2, curtsy squat or a lunge back. Your left foot crosses behind the right. Land the toes. Bend both knees, try to top the knee. And then stork pose, left knee up. That's 1 of 3. We go low for 2. Up for 2. Low for 3. Up for 3. Your last one to go low. Drop the left knee down. Spin to your left. Extend this right leg out. From there on the inhale breath, arms go up to the sky. And then gate pose. Right hand falls towards the front of the mat as you gaze past that left bicep. Now arm bounces are coming. I hope you're ready for them. It's going to be a doozy. Extra credit for its status. From here, on the inhale breath, take the arms up. Interlace the hands overhead, release the index finger. Actively press the right foot down, and then just take the hands as far to the left. Lean left if you can. Hold it. 5. Keep it for 4. 3. 2, modified side plank. Your left hand will fall to the floor. Once it's there, right hand falls. You'll tuck the right toes, lift the left leg high, 3-leg down dog. And then left knee, left elbow, shift forward, touch it, hold. Game take it to the wrist, to the armpit, to the wrist, to the armpit, to the wrist, to the armpit, 3-leg down dog to get up. Left knee, right elbow, cross the body, touch, to the wrist. Armpit, wrist, armpit, wrist, armpit, 3-leg down dog, take it up. Left knee to nose, shift forward, try to touch it, pause. Drop the left knee down. Bring your right knee to meet it. Sit on the heels, pennant press, move the hands back, fingertips in line with the knees. Hopefully you've done this with me before. No, we're just gonna do it anyway. So hands behind the knees, fingertips in line. A deep inhale breath, bend the elbows. On the exhale breath, straighten the arms, sort of bring the knees as close to the collarbones as you can. You can lift the foot if you want to, but think straight, strong arms. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, chair pose, land the feet, drive through the heels, lift the chest. Oh baby, we're almost there. From the chair, make the palms, hands come heart center. Prayer twist to the left, to the left, to the left, right elbow to the left thigh. Are you confused yet? This is not like the second round at all.
To be fair, I messed up the second round. It was supposed to be this, and I didn't do it. Good. From here, keep the twist. Just lift the heels up, and then twisted ball squat. Can you sit all the way down to the heels? Good. Hold your twisted ball squat or side crow. Plant the hands towards this direction of the mat, and then shift into the hands. Lift the hips. Regardless of the choice, we're going to step the legs wide. So you're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, land the feet. Your right foot steps to the back of the mat. Left foot steps to the front. Separate leg stretch. Just fold. Fold over the legs. Maybe sway side to side. So I didn't quite get the transition I wanted there. But if you come to my Zoom on Thursday night, we will do that transition because again, I messed up the second round. Cool. From here, inhale, halfway lift. And then grab the left leg, just pull towards the left. So it was kind of a hop transition from the side curl, but I just kind of threw it all in there. But it'll be fun in the Zoom, 6 p.m. Thursday. Take it over to the right. From there, you might keep the right hand on left or left hand on right ankle. Lift the chest and just try to lift that right arm to the sky down and twist to your 5. Twist is optional 4, 3, 2 to the front, lizard lunge, just a lizard. Into deep squat, right foot, steps forward. Adjust the stance, sit nice and low. Stay here, crow pose to finish off, or just hop it back, your choice. Vinyasa, let's go. Or up, fly. What's the second option if you wanted one? Even though I didn't cue it, your practice. Finally down dog. We're back in 5. Last one, 4. 3, 2. Let's get her done. Stay on the hands, high on the toes. Your left leg will lift up to the sky. And then you flex the foot. Try to take the foot as close to your left wrist as you can. You might bend the knee if you need to. We're going to do footsteps in front of the left foot. Right foot. Right leg up to the sky. Flex the foot, try to touch your right wrist. Step in front. Last one, left leg up. Left foot to left wrist. Step in front, your right leg goes up to standing splits or handstand. If you'd like to take it, 5, 4, 3, 2, stork pose. Your right leg comes up. Stay straight in that right leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, and the feet. You'll lift the heels up. And then again, we'll bend the knees, fold over the legs. Take the hands underneath the heels if you can, or just behind the heels. Once they find their spot, you drop the heels, fold in straight legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, toe stand, lift the heels, sit on to the heels with the chest. Oh, we're getting there. Stay here. Crow pose, one-legged crow, or high plank. Your choice. We will find the high plank when you're ready. But your arm balance, your choice. If you're going, we're in the high plank in 5. High plank in 4. 3. 2, step around, low, a little high. Woo. Heels to the left. Right arm to the sky, side plank. Woo. Stay here, 1 crunch, left knee, right elbow crunch. And to extend. And then falling star, left leg goes forward. It might hover. 5, 4, 3, 2. Drop the hand, side plank or wild things. Your right hand stays down. Left foot steps back to meet the right or goes for that wild thing. So your left arm is lifted. 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring it side plank if you lost it. Bring that left knee up to the sky if you can. And then again, if you slow this down, can you land that left big toe first? Twisted lunge. Ugh. This is very crunchy today. This is hard. I'm doing like lots of arm balances though. We're ready to keep the leg, vertical twist. Or exalted warrior. You choose unstaining vert, twist, exalt if you want. 5, 4, 3, 2. Airplane wings to belly warrior. 3. Arms go back. You shift forward. Keep the bend that right left knee. Fight for it. 5.
Lift the chest. 4, 3, 2. Standing head to knee. You'll bring that leg up. Grab behind the foot or the knee. Straighten the leg. Maybe bow the forehead to the knee. 5. Oh, there it is. 4, 3, 2. Lift the chest. Open out your leg. Utthita. 5, 4, 3, 2. Curtsy squat or just lunge it back. Stepping behind, and drop that right knee down. Stork pose. And 2 more. Right knee to the floor. Right knee to stork. Right knee to the floor. Right knee to stork. Everyone drops that right knee down. Spin to the right. Straighten the left leg. Arms go up, inhale, breath. And then your left hand follows side bend to the left. Maybe gaze past that right bicep. Almost there. Good. Join inhale, bring it up. Interlace the palms overhead, release index finger. Actively press the left foot down. When you're ready, take the hands over to the right. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Mod side plank. Right hand drops to the back of the mat. Left hand drops as well. When you're ready, the right leg goes up to the sky. 3 leg down dog. Inhale. Right knee, right elbow, shift forward, touch it. And take it to the wrist, to the armpit, wrist, armpit, wrist, armpit. 3 leg down dog, just that other side. We go left elbow to the wrist, to the armpit or elbow, wrist, armpit, wrist, armpit. 3 leg down dog. Good. Right knee to nose, bring it in, try to touch it. Drop that knee. Left knee slides forward with the knees. Awesome. Kind press. Give it all you got. So hands behind, or fingertips in line with the knees about. Hands tight, slightly turned outwards. Deep inhale, breath. You bend the elbows. Exhale, straighten the arms. Think cat pose. Then bring your knees as close to the collarbone, but hips do not rise. 5, 4, 3, 2. Chair pose. Drive the feet down. Bend the knees. Lift the chest. Or twist to the right. Left elbow, right thigh. Left elbow, right thigh. Left elbow, right thigh. Good. Keep the twist, lift the heels, twisted ball squat. Just have a seat on those heels. And then you're staying here. Or side crow. Plant the hands to the right side of the mat, which was the left side of the mat, but your right side now. Chin into the crow. Now your challenge with that transition I talked about is finding your side crow, and then from there, you might even extend the legs out. Don't extend the legs out. That's the wrong way. With these feet, your left foot just steps that back. Right foot steps forward. Separate leg stretch when you're ready. If you're not there, find your way there. And if you got lost, don't worry. Like all the complicated part is over. We're just in a fold. So inhale, halfway lift by length. And then take it to the right. Just fold the right leg. You gotta take it left, you'll stay there or add the twist. Again, my right hand is grabbing about the top of my left foot, pressing that down to straighten the arm, and then try to lift the left arm as well. 5, 4, 3, and 2 to the front, lizard lunge. It's a deep squat, left foot steps forward. You bend the knees. Sit nice and low. Final bit, and crow pose. One-legged crow, firefly, none of the above. You get to choose. All the transitions are yours. You hopefully know them. If you know them, if you don't know what they are, then don't do that. This is a firefly if you didn't know. Taught it once or twice here. You can do the handstand. Film it, let me see it, because very impressive for you. When you're ready, leave vinyasa down. Woo! Sorry if that was loud, but I was very excited that we finished that one. Cool. And this song is long, so we need to skip it. Skipping the rest of the song, going to the next song, which is Hurt Me. Very, very fitting. Half pitching when you're ready. Hurt me, Bobby, hurt me. I think that got weird, but that's fine. You know me, so that's fine. If you don't know me, I'm slightly violent sometimes, but
I don't know if that was inappropriate. I don't think it was. It's the name of the song. If it was inappropriate, I do apologize. I'm sorry I hurt your feelings. But it was a light and weird joke. Half pigeon if you're already there. We are going over today too. Actually, we're not going to go over. We'll probably be like 5 minutes over, just FYI, since I'm 5 minutes behind. That flow was just so much fun, and my AirPods wouldn't work. Excuses, buddy. Excuses. You can actually find a variation to this background. If you'd like to take one, if not, no worries, just stay here. Cool, so that's back the hands, step it back down dog, shake it out, walk it out, and then find the left side, or just go straight there if you'd like to. Your half pigeon on that second leg. Fun fact here. So earlier in the goddess pose, I talked about making sure the feet and the knees are going the same way. If you have knee pain here, same concept. We want that foot and the knee going in the same way. Now, weird because, well, Bobby, they're in the shape. They're already kind of in this same way. Yes and no. If you don't feel pressure in your knee, you're fine here. You should not feel anything in the knee. If you do, your pressure is being put in the knee. Should be parallel to the front edge of your mat or working towards parallel. For most people, that is just so far, and just not a thing that you should be trying to do. So I'd rather have you with this foot super back to you with no pain in the knee at all than trying to force this shin parallel, feeling the knee pain, or something pulling just around the knee in general. And even if you are super comfortable in here, doesn't mean that you can't hurt yourself. If you've heard me talk about half pigeon and extension, for an extended period of time, I've hurt myself. This is actually my same leg, left leg, that I pulled something in my knee doing the half pigeon. Because my right side, I had my shin parallel, super flexible on the right side. That left side was not feeling it. But when I got there, I was like, bro, what the fuck? I need to get to that same level of stretch, which I went for it, I went for it, and then, and I'll tell you this, when you feel a pop in a yoga class, it's like the fucking most terrifying thing in the world. Sorry my language, but oh my God. I immediately like, I will recreate this because we're gonna sit anyway. But it popped and I immediately went like this. I was like, oh no. Luckily there was only like 5 people in class, but I was like, oh no. Couldn't walk for like a week at least. And couldn't do yoga for a while. So like, don't do that. I said we're having a seat, but go to down dog first. So go to down dog, check it out, walk it out. I didn't cue you the variation, but if you needed it during that rant, I'm sure you took it anyway. When you're over, the feet come together. We drop the knees together, knees to the floor, that is, and have a seat on the knees. Now, we've been talking a lot about the knees. This could be already a compromising position for the knees. You're already over it. You're like, ow, this sucks. Then don't sit here. If this is too much, sit on your butt. Straighten the legs, do a forward fold instead of this next pose. But if you're with me, we're stretching the tops of the ankles. This could be a stretch you already could stay. But if we do want more hands coming behind us, we lean back and then try to lift the knees away from the floor. Now, as you play here, you might kind of pulse. I wouldn't recommend pulsing, just be gentle. But as you start to lean back, my body weight stays back, my chest goes forward, and eventually you cannot use the hands. And in that situation, you can do anything that you want to do. Already in your house, but like don't bounce too much because that would hurt my ankles. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, drop the knees. Shift the hips over to either side, swing the legs forward. We're gonna take a cobbler pose. So if you were in that hamstring stretch, you can stand if you really want to, but I'd rather have you bend the knees, bring the feet together, spread the knees wide. Hands grab the ankles, feet whatever you want to grab. Lift the chest, grow long, inhale breath, and then slowly start to crawl it forward. Of course, use hands, use not. Anything that you want to do here. Excuse me while I play with my Apple Watch. Lately, I don't know why. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's my wrist is just a new size. But my watch keeps disconnecting mid-class. And now I've gotten spoiled with having a watch on my wrist. I've never really worn a watch in general. But that watch is new. And now I'm spoiled when I watch the clock. And so, like, I use time again, which is nice. Because when quarantine started, I really stopped using the sense of time and focused on music. But now I have like a clock on my wrist, which is like mind-blowing. It's like a new invention. Oh my God, wow, never the times. Like, oh, watch, come on, dude. But yeah, no, it's crazy. I don't wear watches. Because when I wear them, they break. I hit my wrist on things a lot. I don't know why. The list has been fine, but like, if I wear a watch, I give it like a month, and there will either be a crack or just shattered. I had one watch that I would wear the bars. It never worked. And there wasn't even a face on it anymore because I just smashed it against the wall. All the glass fell out. And it was just an empty watch that looked kind of cool. So I still wore it and then I lost it. And so now it's gone. And that's my story. Come back up. Bring hands outside knees, bring knees together. Scoot forward on the floor if you need to, or on the mat if you need to. Reach your arms forward and then slowly roll it down to that. Cool. So bridge pose, feet come closer. We're going to play a little bit with the active bridge here. So I just want you to, elbows can stay next to the hips. My elbows are bent, firing guns to the sky, not doing that, but like using just elbows against the floor, using the heels. When you're ready, charge to the heels, lift the hip up, and then just bring it down. We're gonna do 10 of these total, so that's lift up for 9, 8, 7, try to squeeze the butt at the top for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna do 20 more. I know it's a lot, but from here, so set the back down. I just want you to lift the right knee in towards the chest. So almost like when you're moving pose, you're holding the leg, but again, we're actually holding it, just kind of staying there. Keeping the bend in both knees. Same thing with the elbows. Charge to the left leg. Lift the right knee up to the sky. Place it back down. That's 1 of 10. So we're going for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch it. Right foot down. Left knee lift straight into it. 10, 9. I know we're cooling down, but I didn't want to. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down, both heels down. Last bridge pose to stay and hold. If you want to go for that wheel, now is your time, or just maybe try to slide the hands underneath the butt. Lift those hips even higher. This is your final back bend. For 10. For 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Release. Roll down. Pause there. Ooh, maybe windshield wiper the legs if you'd like to. Release into chest. Reach in between the knees. Grab the ankles, big toes, sides of feet. Sway if you'd like. Happy baby. Cloud pose. Shoulder stand. This is your final finish. I'm not going to do a final twist, but you might do that if you'd like to. Again, we're running out of time. I said we'd go over, but I do want to get you out of here as soon as I can. So find your final poses, find whatever you need to do. When you're ready, it's final Shavasana. And of course, I will guide you out since this is a Flowstream. It will be at the end of the song. Take your time. If you're comfortable where you are, I invite you to stay. Enjoy the time, enjoy the space. If you're ready to move on to this little shavasana, first start to find some movement back in the body. Wherever that movement begins is the correct place. Wherever the movement goes to next is the correct place. Just allow that movement to grow, free change, fuse. I don't know if that's the right word to use, but I wanted to use it. Fuse together, fuse a movement into another, maybe two movements or one single movement. That would be fusing, not two movements into one. That is fuse. Stop talking. Find a comfortable seat, however you need to get there.
Any seated position works the same once you're comfortable. You might wiggle around on the sit bones, get even between the two.
Once you arrive, hands come heart center. Go along the back of the spine, back of the neck. The chin can slightly bow. Close the eyes if you feel comfortable to do so. You pause. Once again, my name is Bobby. I hope you had a wonderful class. I hope you had fun. I had fun a little bit. Some awful times, really. Not really at all. I had a great time. From the very, very bottom of my heart, namaste. Thank you so much. If you're with me on Patreon, we've got 2 new classes coming. You have bear bass. We're coming on Friday, which is super bear pose, core based, a lot on the knees as well. So be gentle with that one. And then tomorrow, hey, Kelsey. But tomorrow is another class that I made, and it's also fun, but I don't remember it off the top of my head. But thanks for coming, guys. Have a great